All right, so if you have an upcoming Section 8 inspection, this video is for you. I get a lot of calls and text messages from colleagues and friends that have a Section 8 inspection approaching and they want to know what to prepare for. So I felt like this video is helpful for everyone. I don't want to hoard information. I just want to share it as much as I can. So here you go. Enjoy, take what you need from it. And most importantly, let's get ready for your Section 8 inspection. All right, guys, so smoke detectors are a huge part of the inspection process, and it's super important that you make sure you have one in each bedroom, right? Each sleeping area, and one immediately outside the sleeping area, such as a hallway. They're also going to require carbon monoxide detectors. Now, it's important to note that if you have a 2-story unit, you are required to put a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector on the lower level as well as the top level, even if there are no bedrooms on the first floor. So keep that in mind. Smoke detectors will get you a quick failed inspection, and that's what we want to avoid. So now that you have that down, on to the next thing. The next thing the inspector is going to look for is your window screens. They want to make sure that the window screens are intact with no holes or rips, and then they're going to check your window lock mechanisms, right? So it's very important if you have older windows that you go through the unit and check each window to ensure it locks properly. Next up, the inspector is definitely going to check your heating source. In California, you're not required to provide AC or central air, but you definitely are required to provide a heating source. And so the inspector will test your heating source by turning it on and activating it to make sure it heats up to the appropriate temperature. And if there is an AC unit, they will switch it over in addition to make sure it operates properly. So be sure to check these heating and cooling items prior to inspection. The next item on your checklist when preparing for inspection is making sure the appliances work properly. So one of the things that the inspector will do if you're providing a stove for a tenant is make sure that all the eyes are working, as well as making sure the oven's working. So the inspector's actually going to turn on each eye on the stove. And if you have a stove that does this clicking thing that requires you to light it with a match or light it with a lighter, you're going to fail inspection. So definitely make sure that all the eyes on your stove turn on. And that's my tip on that. On to the next thing. All right, so one of the final items about passing in Section 8 inspection is hot water. So your inspector will go through the property in each bathroom, in each faucet, and make sure that it's distributing hot water. So key important factors, I'm not sure if you captured it or if you noticed, you got to have your utilities on during inspection. You need to have the gas on and you need to have your electricity on for all this to work essentially. So make sure the hot water is up, make sure the water heater's turned up and ready to go. All right, there you have it. You have everything you need. Best of luck on your Section 8 inspection. Don't forget, you owe me. You owe me big time.